Yo, what is up, guys? How are you all doing?
What's up?
I say we sell indices today. I don't know how you guys are feeling. I'm feeling like a bear. This is actually identical to the price action we had last week's Monday.
London was great. London was absolutely fire.
Yeah, it was. Today it was. Oh, this is what I was on about. On Tuesday, exact same. Wait, did my screen just turn off again? Alright, this is what I was talking about. Tuesday, we had the exact same scenario where we made the low and we just ended up pushing higher. So, hoping that's not the case for today. And we can get like a run to the downside. Yo, welcome in. I think we should be able to get one of these 4-hour gaps though. Like maybe from this gap, just a potential run to this low. Yeah, I like that idea. I would be bearish for today.
There's a lot of weak lows.
Yeah.
So we should be able to get a run lower.
Taking out all of these.
This morning, to be fair, I took the sell, but I could have taken way more.
No, yeah, today, guys, I took shorts down in London. Mondays are consistently really good.
Yeah.
For the range. Today we took shorts down from here. Got the low. I don't know if you guys got it. But we got the full lows. So we'll see. We've currently got ES SMTs, but I think at the open we'll just run above these highs to run it lower. Let me...
If you look at the 5-minute, there's a gap there. I would like to see us touch that and then run lower.
Yeah. Just the one above. Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too. That's realistically all I see. Heading into today's open. What is the instrument? So top left, you'll be able to see NQ. Hopefully the stream's in better quality. We're in 1080p. I'm not sure if everything else is in. Oh no. Oh no, this stream's in 1080p. So if you guys change your resolution, should be pretty high quality. Oh, let's take a look at gold. I mean, silver's at 84, insane. Everything came from Powell's speech yesterday. All markets reacted pretty crazily. When the market's uncertain, then usually the dollar weakens. So insane. This is where I had plans for the dollar. I was like, if we can go higher, then we should go lower. But if it starts selling off now, I think silver can go even higher than it already is.
Now your mic doesn't sound good, or it's mine, but...
Mine?
Oh no, it sounds good. Yeah, maybe it was me. I don't know.
All right, yeah, because I was talking about silver and gold, especially what Powell had to say yesterday.
Yeah.
I think the dollar could weaken quite a lot, and weak dollar, everyone's going to look to invest into metals. I would fear these guys will go ballistic. Like, I was looking at silver to take out these equal highs, but not as quickly as it did on Monday. That was really my outlook that I sent out to everyone. Will be interesting to see what NQ does, because this down close candle really was my main thing. If it holds this, then it should go higher, but if it fails, then we have a bearish NQ in mind. But these lows should really go. Either we take early shorts from here, or we take a short if we run above the high. So scenarios like this, when you're bearish before the open, either you try a short from here and you're wrong into the open, then you try one again into the open, and you can be right. So for me personally, I usually like to just wait onto the open. Makes things a little bit easier. Or did you guys take anything today or trade anything? I'm not sure. Bro, why does my screen keep turning off?
I don't know.
We need to fix StreamYard. Still broken.
Where's the music? I don't hear music.
You don't?
No, do you?
It's probably very quiet. Yeah, I can hear it.
Should I make it louder?
Can you guys hear the elevator music?
Now I hear it. I put it on 18.
Yeah, it's a bit of elevator music. I did a long in London and closed it. Oh yeah, longs are down here. Pretty nice. Hopefully we can just get the ping pong
more
down.
Sweatier trades to be in. If you look at London, if you took a long, then you go up, down, like really hard to go up.
Yeah. And by the way, guys, we have CPI tomorrow. So if you're looking to pick up any accounts, we have, what is it, 60% off right now on the futures YouTube stream. So honestly, the best account I think is the Guardian one, only because you can one day pass it, and then basically with the one day pass, you can kind of go in with news events, CPI or whatever, but only do it if you can afford to lose the account. But if you're getting it, I would definitely recommend 50Ks. Probably the best ideas to go with, and the Guardian. The other ones are good as well, but I think in terms of payout ratio and time it takes, the Guardians probably outweigh that. I like
to take accounts that I can instantly pass. So then you basically have like a cheap instant funding account, and then the same week you can basically already trade funded and then go target your payouts.
Yeah, I think that's
a pretty high payout cap as well, so it's more than in the rest of the industry.
That's why I like that. To be honest, usually with most firms, when you have a one day pass, you kind of have to do a trade-off with a lower like payout cap, but the payout cap's a lot bigger on these. That's why I like the Guardian ones, to be honest.
Same, man.
And what's happening with the activation fees? You guys are removing it?
We're not removing it. There's going to be this week an announcement. We're going to do something special for the activation fees.
Nice, nice. Where you guys go? You're getting plugged in. Can you perhaps break down your... Yeah, I actually recorded a short video for this. I'm going to post it on Twitter, actually, after this stream. So you can kind of check it out. I just break down my thought process in a bit more detail. The video is like less than 4 minutes long as well.
It's all how my bias is bearish. I want to see the highs be taken out and then the lows.
Yeah, I think
I shared this in Discord, man. You can look at Discord.
You can't pass. Yes, you can pass in one day.
The Guardian accounts only.
Oh yeah, you can't pass with the standard one though.
Yeah.
That's why I say go with the Guardian one. It's a lot easier. I say easier, but it's a lot better. Hopefully. But yeah, if you are trying something, I think you can try a short before the open if you're really bearish. Something like this. I mean, I'm not giving any advice on what to do, but that's how I would be attacking it. I'd try something before the open, then after it. But this high should go. Maybe just one final poke above. The only thing that worries me is the S&T down here. And the exact same thing happened last week where we made this low. And then all we did was just continue pushing higher. So usually I don't perform that well on days like that. How do you analyze the market before? Basically let everything down to my ranges and time in general. So whatever they tell me, I'll just trade with that. And it's just a process. It's basically like if I take a loss one day, if I'm red one day, I don't really expect that red to continue for the next day. If it does continue, then I'm red again. And then if it continues, then I'm just wrong for the whole week pretty much at that point.
Turned off again.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Usually if I have a certain amount of drawdown, right? So let's say it's $2,000 drawdown. If it happens that I get down to 1,000, so I lose 1,000, not in one day, but like, I mean, in a few days time, I do half my risk until I at least get halfway back.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, because then you basically, if I would lose 200, so I use 10% of my total drawdown, I can have 10 trades wrong. A lot of stuff has to happen for me to have 10 trades wrong in a row. So if I then lower my risk to $100 per trade, so again, 10% of the current drawdown, then I have another 10 trades. So in total, I have to lose 20 trades to lose my account, which almost never happens.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff needs to happen for me to lose 20 trades.
In a row as well.
In a row as well, yeah.
Yeah, unless you go on tilt, then it's very hard to lose 20. Unless you just simply are just buying and selling within the market and not knowing what to do.
I mean, unless you would mess up, you would play with your risk a little bit, or you would risk 400, not follow your plan and stuff like that, or ignore your stop loss. Then it's very easy to lose your account. But if you have a set risk, it's a lot harder. Because for me, I would have to lose 10 trades to get to lose the total. But since I scale down my risk, if I'm halfway through my drawdown, then you would have to lose another 10, which would get me into a spot of losing 20 trades in a row in order to lose my account.
Let's see. These metals are going crazy at the moment.
What's up, Ivar? How are you doing?
Welcome, guys. Welcome. Hopefully we can get some nice shorts into today's open. Well, today's open is a lot nicer than the previous days we've had.
So the people that pop in now are biases bearish who would like to see the highs be taken out to go to the lows. We've got equal lows on the downside. We've got enough weak lows to be taken out. So I would expect us to go higher to go lower.
Yeah.
We didn't have the giveaway yet. It's going to be at the end of the stream.
Do we, hey Ralph, we trade futures, do we have to buy? No, you don't need to buy TradingView, but you have to buy just the live data. I think it comes up to like $5 a month. That's only just to like analyze NQ and trade NQ.
If we would just run lower, I would not take this one. Because we got too many highs there.
Yeah, unless you're taking a trade from here, from the open, and then looking for 930 to sell it off, makes sense. Now you can try 2 trades. If you're wrong on this, then you're wrong. But I think we still should be able to take 1 run higher, you know. Well, I'm hoping we can. I'm trying to draw this pretty nicely, but I just won't. Draw nice.
You're not good at drawing?
No, I can't draw it good. I won't give up. I'll just have to use this. It's kind of the thought process. Oh, we buy live data. If you're on NQ, then it should be like a delayed button right here. If you press that, it will take you onto like a section where you can buy it and stuff. But I think you guys are getting rid of one of the options, right? Project X. Or have you already done that?
What?
Did you guys get rid of Project X?
No, it's what's this background music? Someone says. No, we didn't yet. We will before the 15th. We'll stop the purchases on Project X, and then we'll go on deep charts and a deep DOM, and on NinjaTrader Tradeovate, obviously. We will be looking to onboard more trading platforms for you guys, but I would say Deep DOM and Tradeovate are pretty good. Deep DOM was previously Volumetrica, and that platform has improved a lot. From next month, though, we will. That's also going to be the question from Monkey that will be answered. We will be transferring accounts from Project X over to NinjaTrader or Deep DOM over to either of the 2 platforms that we have.
Oh, nice. Wait,
so
Volumetrica?
Probably from the date that we stop the new purchases of Project X, we will be upgrading evaluation accounts to either of the 2 platforms as well.
Nice. I have a choice. Yeah, I think you could pick whichever one, right?
Yeah, that's what we're planning to do.
Nice. To be honest, I was never a fan of Project X. Tradeovate and probably the best for TradingView. Volumetrica was, well, I think it's improved a lot now.
Yeah, it's very good now. I must say, like, Volumetrica has improved a lot. We're gonna make a video on it as well. Ethan is gonna make a video on it on Deep DOM and Deep Chart, which is the new platform of Volumetrica, and you will be able to see in his YouTube video, which is going to be launched on our YouTube channel, on the official YouTube channel. You'll be able to see it's great, to be honest. But I'm just a personal lover of Tradeovate at the moment. I just think it's the easiest. All my accounts are on Tradeovate, so then it's only easiest to put Tradeovate for the rest of the accounts as well that I buy.
Yeah. Similar to Project X, I think Tradeovate's probably the simplest because you can trade on TradingView.
Yeah, the only thing is you cannot like drag your stop loss. That was the only positive thing for new traders that come into the future space. You could easily drag your stop loss from your entry position. The risk calculator though, Ralph, how do you calculate risk? You use the tool on TradingView, right?
Yeah, if you go on TradingView, it should give you an add order like here, and then you can basically just put in how many minis you want. I don't think I'm not
I
connected
use
to
the
anything.
dragging tool that you use to like show your position. If you put the risk there that you take, for example, for me it would be $400 per account. If you put the risk there, then it will tell you inside the square that you see in the middle of the tool, you'll see instantly how much risk that is. So for me, for example, I drag my stop loss here and I see that I can take 8 micros, for example.
Yeah. And you can just do it all from TradingView. It's pretty good. Add order, and then you can go through. I'm not connected to any of my accounts right now, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it is the profit loss tool that you can use to see instantly how much risk you can take.
Yeah, that's what I think is the best. But we got 8 minutes until the open.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever experienced stress or negative emotions while trading, and how did you overcome that?
Oh.
To be honest, for the last 2 years, most of my negative emotions and stress came from outside of trading instead of inside. I was taking it inside of trading. So I really had to calm my mind down, not like go into meditations and stuff, but anything that I had on my mind that I was worrying about or that just happened, because I've been going through a really hard time, I just wrote down so that it's not in my head anymore. It was on paper instead of in my head. So that's what I did for myself. That's what works for me. And then if I really didn't feel like I could separate what happened outside of trading from the trading sessions itself, I would just not trade. I would just skip the day.
Yeah. That's pretty much like, also most of it comes from people being bored and trading a lot. Like if you have things going on, if you have other things to do, then realistically you can avoid certain scenarios within trading, like over trading, reacting negatively to your emotions, because you have something that can distract yourself with, which I also think is very important with this.
I think what's also good to prevent the trading out of boredom, I got a agreement with myself that I only trade from my computer. I don't take my phone out when I'm out to then quickly take a position from my phone, because I know that I don't see as much as on a wide screen, and I also am not as focused if I would just, for example, sit in a taxi, take my phone out and then quickly look at the chart and then take a trade. So I know that for me, boredom trading, let's say, a lot came from just sitting on the couch, looking at the chart, thinking I see a position, and on my PC I would see that it was not a good position at all. I've been through all of that. Yeah, I lost a lot of trades by taking on my phone as well. That's just not what I do right now. It also helps me a lot to like create a little bit of space for you to trade. So even if where you got your setup, you just make sure that the least amount of distractions are there as possible. If you are someone that easily takes trades, for some people it works to literally sit on their hands if they see a position that's not entirely following their plan. So that helps them not to take a position. For me, what helped is literally to take something in my hands so that I wouldn't have my hand on the mouse to instantly click what position you're in, because nowadays it's very easy to take a trade. You can just click a few buttons and then you're in. There's no emotion attached to that. You just click buttons.
Yeah, you need
So
a fidget spinner.
that's what helped for me a lot. Huh?
You need a fidget spinner to keep you busy.
You know what I also did?
Is?
You know these Rubik's cubes?
Oh yeah.
I
do you know how
bought
to
one.
do it?
Yeah, I do. Like you have a certain trick to it, how you can do it pretty quickly for every step of the cube. I used to literally have the Rubik's cube in my hand and then just like solve it a bunch of times while I was just waiting for a trade, so that I wouldn't do anything stupid on my chart.
Is this just building liquidity for later? Or... I mean, if you want to take a short right now, I can't legally give any advice, but I would take one short here. If the market pushes higher, then I'll try short again. But usually I'm waiting for the open, and I think this is too low down. There are realistically two scenarios for the open. Either we use the open to push lower, where we can take a lower risk short here and like hold it into the open, or you wait for one last run above the high. My ideal one is up here though. I'm not ruling out that the open can't send this lower, so I think it definitely can. All of these SMTs with ES, ES is weak. It's holding it up to push lower, and all those lows look very clean to be left in general.
You know what I just don't like is that at the top you got a lot of wicks and a lot of highs that are like a stairs, so the highs are like going down, so you got a lot of weak highs there. That's why you can get into a sell, because I do not rule out that there is not going to be a sell-off during open at 9:30 precisely. But me myself, I just wouldn't risk it, because I know that I would regret it if I would short from here. That's for me personally, but I mean, follow your own trading rules, and I'm sure you figured those out, and then I'm sure you will not regret your position maybe, but I would.
Yeah, that's why I want to see what we can bring from the open.
Yeah, you see a little 928 candle there.
Oh yeah, the Doom one.
Finn's Doom candle.
That is Dow's pushing. I can't believe the metal sold off this aggressive.
Did you see Gideon's comment?
No, what was it?
He said for the emotional trading, he said, get a pretty girlfriend. It's a very good coping mechanism.
Oh, is he speaking from experience?
Tell me, Gideon, are you saying this from experience, or
is he giving advice he's not taking himself?
Like most people in this space are.
Tell us, Gideon.
Tell us the secret. Secret to Gideon's success.
I think we should have a bullish...
Speaking from experience, okay.
Really? But I think from the regular trade now is we should have a bullish gap, like around here. So it would lead to this market wanting to push higher in the first place.
Wow.
Yeah, this gap's huge.
Yeah, that's definitely huge.
All right, we got the highs, so hopefully we can... So that's good. But with my model, with the sub-range, we take out the low, run the high. So if you trade my model, very quick and easy, long to the upside, got the highs. Let's see if we can get the downside as well. And see if we can make an SMT. Or something. Five 900s. Yeah, potentially even a bit higher. I'm watching to see with Wow. Look at Dow. Well,
Doing the complete opposite as usual.
Yeah, it did play out with the range, both of them, though. We got the low to the high. Very quick in his delivery, though.
Yeah.
Even with Dow. Dow literally did everything we wanted on NQ. That's so nice. Nice sell-off on Dow. We'll see what NQ does. See if we can start breaking down. Did you find a decision point? It will place the orders there. I don't know what a decision point is. I'm basically watching to see how this first 5-minute candle closes. And if we can
if it's
close
really
back in
bullish,
it.
then
But with my range, we got the lows and highs very quick into today's open, though. Let's see. Have we filled in the gap? Almost filled in the gap as well. It's all the way up here. I think NQ looks like the strongest of the three.
It would have followed my 30-second entry model, though.
Not NQ. Yeah, it was very quick at the open, though.
It would have been a buy from 25,743 to make the inversion, and then it would just run up to the to the range high. Will be a quick 1-to-1 though, but I didn't take it. I already traded this morning, so I'm trying to protect my capital, not to do anything stupid. This 5-minute close is about to be diabolical, though.
Yeah, no, I'm watching to see what it does here, especially with the 4-minute.
Yeah.
Let's see. Might have to watch. Yes. Wow.
Oof. Those do the same. That was doing complete opposite.
Yeah, I know. Dow literally inversed the chart, to be honest. Everything I wanted to see. All right,
I'm curious, did anyone take anything?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, all I'm doing right now, guys, waiting to see what this 5-minute candle closes and then the 4-minute. Obviously, I'm not buying up here. I'm trying to see if we can get some kind of candle closing below the previous one. If not, then we might just slowly grind to the upside until later on into the day, then maybe push off lower.
Good call in the chat for the 25,900 though.
Yeah, maybe a tiny dig into it. We also finished off, or have we? I think it has a bit more higher to dig with the RTH gap still left right here. That's at like 25,930s. This could be in for a boring, slow grind morning to the upside.
Maybe grab some rebellion up on the way, you know.
Yeah. I can't believe Dow. That was literally too the thing.
No.
What's my take on silver? I think silver is way too high up. Like, the contract sizing are crazy right now on that market. Literally insane. I think it probably get even higher than it is right now. But I think silver can run this high. Maybe gold as well. Let's see. Okay, let's see. So far, guys, all we have is straight up candles. If you blindly want to buy, then I guess you can. For me, I see nothing right now to try and position in. This open might just be one of them that slowly dig to the upside. ES held the SMT down here though. I still want to see or try and get a short in because I don't want to long all the way up here. To be honest, that's just not what I do. So I'll see if maybe closer to 10 we get something nice. Or some kind of gap that we close below. Would be the most
My take on
ideal.
this, I would not dare to trade all the way up here. I would not take a buy from here. I would wait for more price action to form, and then I would take the decision off of that.
Yeah, literally, like
I would not buy anything from up here.
Yeah, like if you blindly wanted to buy, then I guess if that's part of your strategy, then do it. But like right now, it's not much price action for me to make a decision on. I mean, my decision would be maybe retracement shorts rather than upside longs.
Yeah.
Although I am
if
bullish,
I would buy, I would wait for it to go lower so that you at least get into like discount of the leg so that it would make sense for my plan. But not from up here. Even if now an entry model shows, and even if it's very clear, I still wouldn't take it because more often than not, it will fail.
Yeah, like although I'm bullish on NQ, like this down close candle is really the one I want to see holds it up and then pushes higher. I still want to see it like retrace a bit to even buy, you know. We'll just have to see how these candles develop out of this range. Do. See, the RTY might actually run up higher, get all of these highs. This might look like a better market.
YM for me would be in a position to buy though because the rest drags it up. But I still wouldn't. I don't trade YM, so.
Holy, this thing just dropped and pumped. RTY should be able to get this high.
Yeah.
All these highs.
Russell, yeah.
I think as long as
YM
stays bullish. Yeah.
Ooh, that's some clear price action there on Russell. That is crazy.
It's pretty good. Might be something to watch.
Does anyone here trade Russell? Russell traders over here? Didn't ICT used to trade Russell?
I don't know. I don't know what he's up to. I think he's live today, actually. I don't know what he's up to though, but yeah, the Russell should gun for these highs. As long as NQ stays a bit strong, nearly there, back to...
It is nearly there. Just a few now.
Yeah, there you go, guys. There's Russell as well. That hit. So that's pretty much like all my model in general. All the ranges hit. Unfortunately, this was just too quick for me even to try and get in on. Same with Russell, like the draw is pretty clear, but I'm not trying to buy that one candle. Excuse with my restored. Well, it wasn't bearish enough. Yeah, I think, well, maybe into 10 a.m. or whatever, I'll try and scalp out a short. Maybe for the downside. At least for like 50 points.
What is the biggest mistake traders make when trying to pass a funded account, and how can they avoid it? I would say there's not so much mistakes in passing an evaluation, other than attaching emotions to your profits. If you're in an evaluation and you made $600, you made $0, and people still treat it as earning some money and get emotional about it, you literally didn't make anything. When you're in evaluation and not a funded account or instant funding account, you literally made $0. So don't attach so many emotions to your evaluations. Don't put more money on the table than you can actually afford to lose. So let's say you got $50 in your bank account. Don't buy an account that's $50, because then you're going to put some emotion into it because you don't want to lose the $50.
Yeah, basically, whenever you can not add extended pressure to your trading, the better. It's going to be... And taking stupid trades or like boredom trades, like right now, a lot of you are probably like, should I be bullish or should I be bearish? That's like a 50-50 decision you need to make. And when things are 50-50, usually they don't work out the best. Like for me, if I'm going to be bearish, then I need some kind of price action to tell me it's bearish. So either we close back below a gap or close below an up close candle, or develop some price action. You know, I'm not just gonna blindly just short every time the market pushes higher. Like in this scenario, we can close below 50% and then start to push lower into 10 a.m. That's like my ideal scenarios going out today.
Well, I heard we got the green light on the discount on activation fees.
Oh, really? Let's go. Nice.
So there's going to be a discount on the activation fees. Tomorrow is CPI, right? Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow is Tuesday.
Yeah, tomorrow is CPI. So you can pass a bunch of Guardian accounts. Easy one day to pass. Cheaper activation fees. So if you want to gain some quick funded accounts, then I would recommend the Guardian account.
Yeah, especially with CPI, I think it's probably the best move to go with. All right, let's see if we can get the close below here and fade all of this 9:30 price action. Usually when we have no red folder news at 9:30, I view this as like a Judas of the false move.
You can look back in history. The most reversals, like the dramatic reversals, happened during the 10 a.m. macro. Yeah.
See what 10 a.m. brings.
We really have to look into this.
I don't know why my screen keeps turning off.
Maybe some firewall or something. Or downloading some weird stuff.
That's definitely got to be from Gideon.
Where's your cap, man? You're wearing the wrong one.
My blueprint one, I put that in the wash.
Alright, fine.
I have another one up there I could put on.
Not much is happening right now.
I know it's pretty slow.
No, Renz, it is. I didn't get the meta glasses yet. I don't look that good in glasses, to be fair. It's always such a good feeling if you see that almost all your accounts are like crazy amounts up. That's so good feeling.
On what? On TradeAway? On TradeAway's group, that looks pretty sick.
Yeah.
Alright guys, I'm waiting for a close below this. Yeah. Push it to the downside. Then maybe I can try my hands on a short.
The 4 minute? That's crazy. Wow. Okay. It's already 10 minutes before end of the stream. That's quick. That's so quick. So I was just waiting for what NQ is gonna do. It's not much to talk about this price action.
It's pretty boring. I'm just replying to my guys.
Times fly real quick, yeah. Ten more minutes. Does everyone like the elevator music on the background, or does nobody hear it? To be fair, I'm not doing anything from up here. The only thing that would be there is shorts. I would rather wait for more price action. There you got the 25,900.
Yeah, we're still holding that gap up as well.
Yep.
Where is the regular? Nearly the regular is at 25,933. Bro, days like this, I hate trading NQ or trading indices because it's so boring. I mean, all we do is just trade higher, push lower, trade higher, push lower. It's like, come on. You know, slowly but surely.
I would say, guys, is chart on TradingView moving kind of crazy? Same with you too. I would say that on TradeAway it moves quicker because it's more direct data feed than I guess TradingView would have.
Yeah, I think there's like a slight delay, maybe like a few seconds.
Yeah, because if you have free TradingView, it does move once every 5 seconds, I think. And I think the refresh rate of TradingView is less than the refresh rate of TradeAway. So that's why you see the candle moving really fast. So you see every single detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not sincerely if you paid the CME data, because then TradingView is still a little bit slower in refresh rate, other than TradeAway where it's really quick. But you can also adjust that in the TradeAway platform so that it refreshes slower. But I think it's a good thing that refreshes pretty quickly.
On CME.
What?
Wait, what was it?
That I think it's a good thing that the refresh rate of TradeAway is really quick. A Project X, I think you can adjust it as well, but
yeah, it's not that.
Since the sales for the new purchases of Project X accounts are gonna stop soon, within the next few days, we will be announcing something about it. Then yeah, I don't see a point of talking about it right now.
Yeah, I mean, I never was a fan of Project X.
No, neither was I, to be fair. But
Only
it's beginner friendly. That's one thing that I can give it to them. It's very beginner friendly. Because if you're new to futures trading and you have to explain to someone that in a sell position that a buy stop is your stop loss, that's very hard to cope for people, I think.
Yeah, TradingView should release like drag and drop positions as well. That would be great.
I think it would be good if TradingView would make the same system, or TradeAway would make the same system as what they have in replay mode, where you can just drag the stop loss. Because I cannot tell you guys how many times I lost an account after I went to sleep or during the night somewhere because I left a limit open. Because obviously if you have a TP that's a limit order and you have a stop loss that's a stop order, and you hit either one of the two, you do have to cancel the other one out in order not to hit that later during the night when you're not behind your screens, and then to be losing your account.
Yep. Yeah, we got 5 minutes until 10. Really, not much has been done on NQ, like apart from pushing higher and then stuff like that. But to be honest, days like this, I don't really perform too well, and I don't usually like to trade them because all we do is slowly grind higher, pull back, grind higher, pull back, grind higher, pull back, and
yeah, I would want to see a very bearish candle in order to actually take a short.
Exactly, that's not used for
I think it's not so much that it's hard for beginners in TradeAway, it's just you have to pay more attention. It's probably always the safest option that even if one of your limits hit, just click the button on the top which says cancel and exit orders. I usually click it a few times now before I exit the trading session and before I go about my day, so that every single order that was open gets canceled. and then you'll be able to see a notification that tells you that you have no positions open anymore. Same for NinjaTrader. If you click on exit, you'll see that you don't have positions open. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's tough, especially if it's a funded account. That's tough.
Yeah.
I mean, even when I was I woke up in the morning and somehow I thought or knew that something was wrong, and I logged into my phone and I saw that half the accounts were gone. This was like halfway this year, and that's honestly a big hit because it just hit one of the limits. It can go either the right way or the wrong way, but unfortunately, I'm not that lucky to get a few 10,000s of profit from a limit that I left open. So now you got the tip. If you exit the trading session and you're using Tradeovate or NinjaTrader, please click to click cancel and exit orders in order to cancel everything out.
Yeah.
Should we pick the word for the giveaway? Nah, that's not funny. That's not funny. That is not funny. That was a big hit on my mental. Huh?
He's laughing at your pain, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's do today's word. I mean, to be honest, guys, today's open, I was looking for down here on NQ. All we did was push higher. And usually days like this, it's very, as I said, we grind up higher, push lower, grind up higher, push lower. So maybe 10 a.m. gives me something nice, although Dow did play out exactly what I wanted. So it's just one of those days where I can't do much rather than just wait for something nice to happen, because for me, I'm not buying up here. It just goes against my model and everything. So rather I just wait for a few things to align, maybe later in the day, 12 p.m. and then should be able to get something. But yeah, what should we do? Today's word. And my screen just came off.
I do want to say one thing though. When you got news in that week, like heavy news events like NFP or CPI, and you look at today where we wanted to go higher to go lower, because we got a lot of weak lows. Usually when you do have CPI or NFP, those will be left for that news event or that day. That's usually what I see.
Yeah, maybe
especially a day before.
We can run all them, but the word for today is CPI, so make sure you guys comment that so we can pick the winners out of
here. You pick one first, or?
Yeah, one I got is TV. Oh yeah, Aziz. It's my first winner for today.
The one I got is Kira8306. Congratulations on your giveaway accounts, guys.
Nice. So well done to those that got an account. Matt will be live tomorrow, so you can try and win one again. Most importantly, learn something from the streams as well. They're going to help benefit your trading. And then we'll be back live on Friday, and I'll be live on Wednesday. Hopefully, New York delivers something nice then, or even today, if we can start dropping off at 10 a.m. because we have the new 4-hour candle. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. Be safe, and
don't do anything stupid.
Yeah, and you guys have the framework of what to look for. But that's what I'll be looking for, maybe into later today's 10:40ish or later in the day. All right, take it easy, guys, and we'll speak to you on Friday. Doo-doo-doo.